Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Short week. Almost got me. Today's Wednesday. Give me a quick second here. I'm going to start getting ready to put out a quick tweet and let everybody know we're live. Good morning, the Beast, Martin, Dwayne. And we'll go from there. Give me one quick minute here. One second here, guys. Guys, any questions that you might have in the meanwhile or tickers you want me to take a look at, start putting them up in chat. That way, as soon as I get back in here, we can jump on those. All right, well, that's not going to work. I don't know. For some reason, it's giving me a little bit of a hard time here. All right, there we go. All right, guys, let me get this tweet out real quick here. Oh, I see Vtvt hitting the scans here. I haven't seen that name in a really long time. I've done very well on that one in the past. All right, guys, let me let everybody know we're live over in the Discord, and then we're game to get to work. And done. All right, so here we go. All right. So, Dwayne, Carlos, good morning. Kesher, everybody. What's going on, guys? Let's see. What do we got here? Tnxp. Yeah, I don't do gap and run trades, but we can definitely take a look at the chart. And pre-market, this thing sold off a little bit here. It's recovered some since. I can only imagine why. You'll probably encounter some resistance up here around 428 if it can get up there. I would definitely keep an eye. Let's erase some of these old lines. I would definitely keep an eye on that $3 zone. If $3 can hold support, you know, it could be a good one. And it doesn't have to be obviously exactly to the penny. You can get down here into the 280s. Yeah, into the 280s. I'd imagine this thing must have some sort of news. Let's go take a quick look and see if that's the case. So let's see here. Tnxp. An hour ago announces issuance of U.S. patent for TNX 801 smallpox and monkeypox vaccine, monkeypox. So this is definitely one that we should keep on watch. I think the monkeypox thing has, you know, simmered down some, but you just never know. It could catch shorts by surprise here. So we'll definitely put this one on the watch list. TNXP with smallpox and monkeypox news, vaccine news. Watching the 280s area for support, could have room towards 420s. All right, that's what I'll be watching on that one. Good morning, guys. Dwayne, Carlos, everybody. What's up, guys? Joey says, hit that like button, guys. Joey, you got your screen name back. Congrats. Taylor says, smack that like button like the 5 fingers set to the face. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Kevin, what's up? Jose, good morning. No raffle today, man. CTXR and Redbox. We'll take a look at those. I'm sure Redbox hasn't done much. Yeah, since we looked at it yesterday. Not much. There's nothing. It's still the same thing, guys. You have this $6 zone for potential support. Keep eyes on that. If that can hold support, you know, you can get little bounces back into 7, which is that 200-day moving average. But that's it. That's the only thing to watch on this thing right now. 6 support, 7 resistance. That's about it for it. CTXR. CTXR has a lot of resistance at $1. And it has clear support at about 87 cents. All right, you could see here. Support, support, support. And you can see all the resistance at $1. So that's your trading channel. You're in the middle of it right now. MTP. NTP, Jose puts out there, NTP has announced fast track designation granted to MTX 110 development for treatment of recruitment of, I'm not even going to pretend to pronounce that, especially as I can't even see it. Okay, so they got news there on their drug. I mean, maybe you get some support here at about 80 cents. Previous support zone. There and there. And then you have, you know, I would say some top area about $1.10, which is all this previous resistance. If it gets over that, then you got the 200-day moving average at $1.20. Vtvt, which is one of the leading gappers this morning, up 77%. I'd imagine this thing has some sort of news. So 2 hours ago, announces investment by an entry into collaboration and license agreement with affiliates of G42 Healthcare. So that's its news. That's a big move this morning, and it's holding it up fairly well. That 200-day moving average, you know, is lining up right at dollar area. It's very similar to MTP. Very similar to MTP chart in that regards to the price levels. You got that 200-day at about $1.07. You know, maybe you find some support here at about 89 cents on Vtvt. 89 cents I like a lot. Look at this previous resistance there. Resistance, right? And previously level of support. That's actually a really nice level there. It's pretty clean. Sorry guys, first glass of water I have this morning. So support, resistance, resistance. We're well above it, right? Broken through it. Good volume in pre-market. Good press release. We're basically establishing ourselves a little bit of a bull flag setup here in pre-market. If you want to look at it from a 15-minute standpoint to make it a little bit clearer, there you go. Okay, so you have that. This is actually a really nice looking setup. Not typical price point for me. Not to say I won't trade it, but I will keep an eye on it possibly. Because if it's going to hold up as well as it is so far in pre-market, and we're going to have these key levels on the daily chart, definitely something to look at. So VT, watching the 88 cent area for support, could have room towards $1.10 zone. There we go. So that's what I'll watch on Vtvt. And I'm actually putting it on the watch list. AMC. Yeah, AMC yesterday, guys, just like we said, you know, that 50-day moving average. You guys remember we drew this circle yesterday? So just like we said, that 50-day moving average level holding resistance for anybody that might be new here this morning. You'll see right here. This is yesterday's watch list. AMC watching for the $17 area, could hold resistance. 50-day, 100-day moving average could have room to fall back down towards $15 or $14. That was yesterday's watch list. And where do we fall down to? $13.90s, 14 bucks. And that's right off of the watch list yesterday from the daytraderchatroom.com, guys. You can join us there 2 weeks for free at DTC. You can become a DTC Lite. Boom. Or DTC Pro as well. Here's your DTC Pro. Bang. All right, so AMC, that's what I would probably watch. See if maybe you get down a little bit further down towards 13 at most probably. Nvidia, I just watched the 180. I mean, you're still trading inside of this potential channel. 180 support, 204, 205 resistance. Yo, the beast. Jose, not yet, man. I wish. A Cuban coffee. I would love some right now. MULN, guys. This thing held up like a true champ yesterday. Look at this thing. It had this nice big gap up. And look at how well it held up yesterday. Amazingly well. I want to also bring that one to your attention from yesterday. MULN with news regarding battery testing. Watching the dollar area for support, could have room to $1.20 to $1.50. Where are we? $1.50. You're welcome. That one was beautiful as well. I think some members in chat caught it. I traded Tesla yesterday. Some Tesla puts Tesla puts in the morning, did well on those. Then flipped for calls, got stopped out, but good green day yesterday at least. MULN, exactly what we talked about yesterday. Now, as far as today goes, it'd have to get over 155. It'd have to get over 155, and then you're going to contend with the 50-day and the 100-day moving averages between what is this, 170 and $2. Not a fan of it today. Not a fan of it today. But yesterday, really nice mover. Joey, CRM. Did they report earnings or something? That's a pretty big gap up. Yeah, 16 hours ago, Salesforce earnings tops estimate, stocks jumps after hour. All right. So I'm guessing they didn't have weak guidance moving forward either. Otherwise, it wouldn't be up here. I mean, look, you got possible room here towards like a dollar, towards 182, $183 zone. You have the 50-day moving average there. And you have this little previous resistance zone. I would have to watch. I mean, I'm not going to trade this. But if I were to watch this, I'd watch the 170 zone, see if that holds support. Maybe off the bell, you get a little bit of a liquidity event as people get out of this position, thinking, all right, let me get out of this. I already made some money on it. I'm done with it. And you get something that looks like that. If you get that and then you stick it, you could be in store for a nice run. Okay, but you'll have to stick that 170 area as support. Watch, when I turn this into a daily chart, watch that line. Look at that line. Previous support area, right? Resistance area. We're above it. We would look for it now to become what? Support. All right. So that's what I would look for on that, but I'm not gonna trade that one. Generally trades very light volume, not my style. Joey, I couldn't tell you, brother. I couldn't tell you. That's gonna be something you'll have to look into there. This is a no touch for me. Aaron, morning. Bilal, good morning. All right, so any other tickers you guys want me to take a look at for you or questions? If you have any questions, now's the time. Guys, remember, any DTC members that are in here, on the 8th of June, we will be having our DTC Pro study session at 6:30 p.m. in the Discord, in the study session stream, all right? And that's for all DTC Pro annual members. Gnca. These type of stocks, guys, they move on story, basically. Not a whole lot of chart pattern to them. They mostly move on story. However, you got 7 cents strong resistance so far. If you can break over that, you could have a little move here towards 10 cents. AMD. AMD, $99 support is what you'll want to be watching as usual. So $100. I mean, look, we've gotten down there. 101, 100, and we bounce off that level a lot. So I mean, that's the level to watch. If it breaks underneath 100, starts to become resistance, then you look for a drop towards 91. But right now you have that $100 zone with the 50-day moving average, and I do think that this market could go a little bit higher and test that 420 area, 425 maximum. So I wouldn't be ready to jump on puts or shorts on stuff like this, unless, like for this example, the SPY breaks under 410 maybe. Carlos, do I think today will be green or red? I think we definitely start green. Today's Wednesday. I think today we start green. We might even push into 420 area, possibly on the SPY. And then maybe tomorrow, Friday, we start to go red. If we get back underneath 40, if we get underneath 410, we start to get into a little bit of trouble. And it's the type of trouble I like, as I want this market to get back down into the 390s, 380s. I would love. But regardless, if we get back underneath 408, 407, I think we go right back into 400 to 390s. STZHF. I think that's an OTC stock. Oh no. Doesn't look like it would be. Oh, it's consolidation rents. That's such a long ticker. That's typically an OTC type of length of letters. This 245 area could be an area to look at for potential support. Used to be tremendous level of resistance. A tremendous level of resistance. So that could be looked at for support now. Could have room to 250, 252, 253. Yo, trading with Tito. Yeah, man. Amazon made a real nice move back into those 2400s. This is exactly why when we had our dip, I went ahead and added to Amazon here. Added to Amazon in there, and now we're all the way back up here. But you know what? I don't think we're going to stay up here for long. I think we come right back down here eventually. Maybe get more ads. I mean, this is for a long-term investment in my long-term investment portfolio. All right, and one of them. But yeah, this thing's on a tear. Amazon could have room here. Back up over 2,500. It really could. GHSI. So GHSI. 50-day moving average resistance so far. You could see it here clear as day. Right? The chart itself doesn't look really that good at all. I mean, you have clear support at about 14, 15 cents area. And you have clear as day resistance right around 20 cents. Okay, 20 cent area used to be support, support, support. And now it's turned into a world of resistance. Right, so far we have Tnxp and Vtvt on watch there. Any other tickers you guys want me to take a look at for you? Thank you. Guys, if you are not, like let's say you have no interest in trading on Webull. I haven't traded on Webull. I traded a few times for some reviews that I did on YouTube, and that was it. But if you want free money, Webull, open an account, fund it, and get 6 free stocks. All right, and you can fund it. Let me double check here for you. Seems like you can fund it with any amount of money. So it doesn't seem like you need to be a specific amount of money. Probably $5 gets it for you. 6 free stocks. Here's the link you can use for that. You get 6 free stocks, dude. At a minimum, you're talking about a paid lunch. You know, it's funny because when I started watching YouTube years ago, as far as the financing type of YouTube, it would always be credit card hacking, and not the way, well, God, it just got demonetized. Freaking A, bro. Credit card, like points hacking. There we go. Where you could basically just use your credit card, you know, basically learn how to use your credit card properly. It's what I do all the time. Every year I use my credit card points to pay for Christmas presents for the whole family. So that's the same thing with like these types of things with, like, for example, Webull. You download the app, right? You fund the account, whatever, $50, $100, $20, $5, and you get a bunch of free stocks. You don't want to keep the stocks? You sell them, you buy lunch. If they're good stocks, like one time I got Starbucks on them, honestly. Was it with them? I think it was with Webull. I got Starbucks, and you don't have a portfolio to work on, like you don't have a long-term portfolio, and you get 6 free stocks, that's a good way to start working on a long-term portfolio. Oh, Jose, boom, just came in. Are we going to see a red market this year? We are. The market's red. The market's red. The market's red from where it started this year, and it'll finish red. Carlos, my pleasure. Joy says 28 people watching. Hit that like button, guys. Joy, you're the man. You're the man. Thanks, appreciate it, guys. Hit that like button. It really helps out tremendously with the YouTube algorithm. That's the only reason I ask. Otherwise, I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't. You know, so yeah, that helps out tremendously. Whoa, 27 likes. We're already up there. That's awesome. Thanks, guys. Any other tickers or questions, trading related questions you have for me? Go ahead and ask away. All right, so no other questions, guys. If not, then I'm just going to start jumping into the news and the scans and formulating the watch list. Oh, guys, it's like the 4th anniversary of Webull. That's what it is. 5 stocks plus 1 free stock valued up to $12,600. Might get lucky. You might get lucky. Can we see 5 times in Gnca chart next month? Like a 5 times return on Gnca? I don't know. I don't know. Why would you? Gnca. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why would you. This is why I tell you guys, these types of stocks move on stories, not necessarily on chart patterns. Meaning you're going to need some sort of press release. I don't know anything about that company. I have no idea what they do. You would need some sort of press release to come out to get a move like that. I mean, stock might go to $10. I don't know. You know, I don't know what they do. I don't know what press release could come out to move the stock. It's at 6 cents. You have to ask, guys, you have to ask yourself, the stock's at 6 cents. Why would it move to 30 cents? And what is the likelihood that it'll move to 30 cents? You know, those are the questions you have to ask yourself. This is why when we talk about, remember, I'm an active trader, but I'm also an investor. I have an account for trading, for active trading, and then I have an account or accounts for long-term investing. And this is why when we talk about long-term investing, what do we talk about? Good companies, cash flow positive, okay? Because remember, percentage gain is percentage gain, right? If you would have bought $2,000 worth of a $1 stock, right, last month, that's a high risk thing. You know, a dollar stock it's generally a crap company, right? But if you would have bought $2,000 of it last month and the stock didn't move, no press release, nothing happened, you might be at 90 cents. But if you would have bought just one share of Amazon at $2,000, you'd be at $2,400 right now. You see, it's sometimes it's not about buying a lot of shares. It's about putting the money. It's about, guys, it's about putting the capital, your soldiers. It's about grabbing that money. I don't have my wallet here. If not, I just grab a few bills. Grabbing that money and putting it on the right team. Right? It's putting that money to work at the right place. It's not about how many, I got a lot of shares. What good is 1,000 shares of a $2 stock when it doesn't do anything versus one share of Amazon. Now, it's not to say that I won't take riskier plays as far as long-term investments go. Yeah, I have SoFi, I have Palantir, all right? I have ChargePoint. Those are riskier plays, but they're a small amount, a very tiny percentage of my overall net worth. All right, that's how I approach the long-term investing. I always put emphasis on that because I remember when I started dabbling into the stock market, I was thought, I need a lot of shares. Give me more shares, right? I've learned over time that when it comes to long-term investing, it's about putting the money to work, right? Putting those soldiers, yeah, Taylor, putting those soldiers on the right team, okay? And just letting them work. Just let them work. You don't need a whole lot of shares. You just need to put the money in the right spot. And sometimes, guys, that's as easy as buying the SPY. That's it. Or buying VOO. Okay, VOO is Vanguard ETF that tracks the S&P 500. Same chart. Buy a SPY, VOO, VTI, right? These are all ETFs. It could be as simple as that. Want a diverse little portfolio of ETFs? You could do VTI, total stock market, VOO, S&P 500, or SPY, VFH. Whoops. That's Vanguard Financial ETF. There you go. You could get yourself VYM as well. VYM is a Vanguard High Yield ETF. And that's hands-off, right? So it could be as simple as that. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps. We did a financial literacy seminar about a month ago. We did a financial literacy seminar about a month ago. So if you guys want me to do another one, let me know. And you know, I'll do one. I'll do another one. QYLD. Is QYLD? Yeah, I think QYLD is an ETF that tracks tech, but it does so by selling covered calls, if I'm not mistaken. I think I did a whole video on them about 2 or 3 years ago. Oh, it says it right on the chart. Yeah, covered calls. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, I don't own QYLD. Not really something. This doesn't perform well. Look at it. It just doesn't perform well. So you're better off. You're better off just grabbing the Qs, you know. I know QYLD pays a dividend, but it's based off of the covered calls it does. I don't know. I don't like it. I thought I did when I found it a few years ago. Not a fan anymore. I don't own it. Never have. Okay, so. Oh my God, it's 8:53. Let's knock out the rest of the watch list. SPY. Because I got to get on over to the Discord. SPY. Watching the 410 area for support. Could have room towards 420 if it can break and hold 415. You know what? Let's rephrase this. Watching for a break and hold of 415 area. Could have room towards 420 zone. I think we still get a little bit more out of the SPY. Tesla. Tesla struggled yesterday a little bit more than it probably should have. And look, right out the gates here, I've already seen shoulder, head, shoulder, basically almost your neckline. And where have we found resistance? 760. Yesterday, 760 was an area we looked for support after we went green on the day. I would watch 760 now to possibly hold resistance. Tesla watching 760 area for resistance. Could have room to fall back down towards the 730s zone if 760 area breaks and becomes support. Could have room towards 800. So that's what I'll be watching on Tesla there, guys. So we have Tnxp, Vtvt, SPY, Tesla. We got those 4 on watch. Tnxp making a little move there. Let's take a look real quick here. No. Negative. There's no volume in that. Hey, charge point. All right, so I think that might be it. That might be the watch list for today. Let's take a look at AMD again. AMD is a little funky here. It'd have to get through 105. I think that's the key there. Get through 105. You got room there towards 108. Could be something to watch there for a smaller move. AMD watching the 105 area to break and become support. Could have room towards 108, 110 zone. All right. Probably would be it. Let me check the trade idea scans. I see View hitting the trade ideas gap scanner here. View's been on a tear. I'll definitely watch that one, see if it holds 130s. That's possible. If you're interested in trade ideas, they have 25% off right now. Here is the code or the link. Whoops. Trade ideas 25% off. Ends June 6. There you go. Yeah, Joey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Have a good one, brother. So Tnxp, Vtvt, SPY, Tesla, AMD. Those will be the ones I'll have on watch today, guys. I'll put the final touches on the watch list, and then I'll get that sent over to Jonal so that he can put together everything, send it out to you guys in an email. If you're new around here and you don't get the watch list sent to your email, you can sign up for it right here, and you can join the watch list. What I'll do is after this, I'll hop on over to the Discord, get with the Day Trader chat room team, and you know, I'll be trading with everybody live today as usual, as I do Monday through Friday, and then doing our lessons and recaps in the mid-morning, and then in afternoon session, hop back on the mic, of course, after lunch, and go over what potentially could be afternoon setups. It reminds me, yesterday there was one that looked like a really good afternoon setup. Here it is. This was shaping up to being a really good afternoon setup, but then some macro news came out with OPEC, all right? And we got that, bang. Now, what was that news? Well, it's simple. Yesterday in the morning, right, we had that OPEC came out, said they're taking Russian oil out of the equation, and that sent oil higher. Why? Because I put a constraint. But then what happened? OPEC said we're going to come across here in a deal with other countries and the Saudis and get together and have, you know, everybody basically take up the slack from the lack of Russian oil and have more oil production going to compensate that. And that basically brought oil right back to where it was to begin with, brought back down all these oil stocks as you see here. So this one was actually shaping up to being a nice one. We were keeping an eye on that. Anytime you see a stock consolidate throughout lunchtime like this, you always want to keep an eye on it for an afternoon move. All right, guys, good luck out there. Stay safe. We'll be back again tomorrow on the live stream here at 8:15 a.m. And we'll do it all over again. I'm going to hop on over to the Discord, get with the team, trade live there all morning long, and do our lessons as well. And, you know, check out the afternoon, see what's going on. There's a link there pinned to the top of the chat. If you want to join the free Discord section and come by and say hi or ask a question, feel free to do so. Thank you guys for smashing the like button, and I'll catch you guys later on in the Discord or tomorrow here on the live stream. Later, guys.